Good morning and welcome to today's meditation discussion, problem solving. Step out of our own lives for a few minutes. These times together on Wednesday morning, it's kind of funny. Sometimes I say, oh, they keep me on my horse. They keep me remembering what is important, especially today here I'm on vacation, so I'm kind of out of my element. And in Hawaii, which is really relaxing, so it's 6 a.m. And I was just noticing I'm just kind of hazy, like there's a little veil. So that is a good place to lead the meditation from, because I'm not in my daily activities and then have to stop. I often say that by the time we finish the meditations, we're beyond the veil and we're in this beautiful expanded state. And then we step back into our regular life again and think, well, I'll do it again on Wednesday morning. Well, now I'm getting the memo, the message that we truly are at choice to stay in this space all the time. It's important for many reasons. One is that if other people see that you are on your spiritual path and you yourself have acknowledged publicly, oh yes, I'm a light worker, I'm part of the team, there's a little bit of a, I don't want to fake or pretend that words are strong, but they might begin to think, well, gosh, was this person just for show a light worker? Aren't they supposed to be just, in this mode of truth and expansion and light all the time? So it's not that we should be motivated outwardly, but there is a part. Think about if you have children and they see you. You say, well, don't eat candy, and they see you eating candy all the time. Or you say, don't smoke or don't gossip, and they see you doing it. So it's a zigzag for us light workers if we're not staying in that zone, if we're not holding that vibration. And the most important person that we might disappoint, if we really thought about it, is ourselves. And moving forward into these higher states of consciousness takes courage, and it takes confidence, and it takes trusting ourselves, trusting that we are these beings that we imagine that we can be, that sometimes we feel we are expanded, can know more, can do more, because we're truly aligned with the vibrational flow of the universe. And then we drop out of it, and then we doubt, we don't trust. Was that my imagination? Was I truly just on some euphoric high? I had too much chocolate. The theobromine was going, and then I surrounded myself with other people, and we thought, oh yeah, we are truly angels, and look at us. So was there ego involved too? Is there ego saying, there's a better part of me? Why can't I be? And then shame, guilt, embarrassment. So I'm laying in bed, and I suddenly just start getting this white light kind of wafting through, and you know that feeling. You say, wait a minute. That's what happens when I say, be the light. And I get this message that, don't you see, this light is coming through all the time, and you're diving in and swimming with it. And sometimes you just stay out with your negative thoughts or whatever. They said, stay in the swim. I'm here in Hawaii. Actually, I'll show you. There's the ocean right there. Look at that. Actually, I've got my swimsuit on because I'm going to go jump in that water when we're done. I'll swim for all of you because I see you saying, oh, look, I'm ready to go. It's easier to stay in the swim in Hawaii because of the soft weather, the colors, the energy, even the music is very feminine. It's easy to be in the flow. So this light, it was like this going around my whole body, this light, and it was inviting me, it was reminding me, Jan, the light is here all the time, and here you are thinking, staying in the 3D. That thinking directs and grounds you, the analyzing, the thinking, the logic, the comparing. Was this more fun? Was that more fun? Is this person nice? How's the debate? It is keeping you locked into a 3D vibration, which kind of stops the flow. So I was invited, and I'll also admit, on vacation, you rest more. Sometimes there's nothing to get up for. So that particular day, I was in, I think 12 hours I added up. And I woke up and I said, no, I'm not getting up. And just lying there with nothing to do, no agenda, that's when it happened. Get it? I stopped thinking, I stopped doing, and I felt the light. So let's feel that light. But while we're doing it, let's remind ourselves this undulating, new, high vibrational potentation, is that a word? Potentizing your own vibrational field is available to you, to the planet 24/7 now. The only thing that is rebuffing it is our little thinking monkey. Little thinking monkey doing a flag like this, like that light can't come in because it's cut by their little flag, thinking, should I do this? Should I do that? That costs too much. I'm mad at this person. And you're just a little flailing puff of rebuffing energy. Rebuffing, letting that, it's like crystalline, white layers of light that just finally, when I let it come through, ecstasy. Why does our ego want to keep us thinking so we don't feel that? Well, then we don't need to think so hard, and it's out of a job. And the ego hooks onto 3D. The ego has a lot of investment with imaginary control and more and more and more and more, which is never satiated. And it's the goal of the ego is to what? To be able to create abundance, to lay in bed for 12 hours and to sit there and have nothing to do. Do you see the joke of it? Yeah, if we would just allow ourselves just to have that abundance and that joy, so that ego doesn't move, till we get the bank account, till this happens, till that happens, till this is set, till this is set, this is set. Then I can let go and enjoy myself on vacation. So reverse engineer it, let the ego go and just be there. Just be there without these imaginary, socially created trappings that we have to feel safe and to feel happy and successful. But you know all that. This is just a reminder that this light is coming in all the time, going to that nothingness state, that you feel it and reminds you. So it was a gentle reminder, I'm here all the time, Jan. And it was so delicious. So this morning I said, well, what am I going to talk about? I'm going to talk about this light trying to get in. Stop the doing. Increase the being. All right. Let's take a deep breath through the nose and out through the mouth. I see you're all kind of laughing because we're all in this together. What are we, some ship of fools? In our human outwardly selves, we are at least a little percentage of the time. Don't get mad at me. Another deep breath through the nose and out through the mouth. Truly, what you are and what I am are these stealth, brilliant, focused, divine beings who can see and know and feel beyond any limitations. We are within ourselves the infinity symbol. So imagine the infinity symbol, 8, the figure 8. Imagine it looping, and with the center of that 8 going right through your heart. And as it goes up, let it come up to your eyes, your forehead, and down to your knees. And as we trace this sacred geometric symbol, which does represent connection at the 0 point of your heart to all 0 points in the room you're sitting in, to all 0 points in the neighborhood in which you are residing. Now imagine that you're expanding this golden, beautiful Velcro 0 point to the entire state, the entire continent, the lacy-like grid of 0 points around this planet. And we move out into the Milky Way, and your infinite divine self is safely woven into for your awareness and your beingness in all of its glory. Recognize that you are now awake and present and accounted for, and your consciousness is holding this 0 point as an infinitely brilliant, magnificent being that now is weaving this light, this unique particle of light, which is you, into the entire universal spectrum. And we know there are billions of universes. Your own infinite beingness is present in infinity now. We simply feel, allow, and it's a floating feeling while also feeling grounded and safe, because this is your natural, divine positioning. This GPS of the 0 point in your heart, this infinity symbol, shows the entire multi-universe as your beingness being alive and awake and accounted for now within your heart. And this awakening, just allow it, we're going to reside here for a few minutes, is activating new music, a new harmony within all that is. We know through the quantum field, by aligning your feelings and your thoughts and your awareness deeply into the 0 point and allowing the visualization of all of this connection, you are now potentizing the entire grid with the drop of your super duper unique sauce, one of a kind. Carol, Mary, Joan, whoever, whatever they name you in your earth self, is now limitless, infinite, and saying hello, doing flybys of angelic realms, doing remote viewing from a beautiful platform of all the wild animals in Africa, drinking water in the oases and looking down into the areas of dissonance, unrest, and war. We take a nice deep breath of coherent healing energy, and on the exhale, allow a mist of reprieve and light and allowance, the energy of dropping weapons and letting go, and that each soul on all sides may now choose the infinity symbol in this moment to feel one with all and safe. Beautiful. In this place of infinity, we witness the beauty, the majesty of Mother Earth as she herself has rejoined the infinite self-healing, self-replenishing realm of divine grace, and is giving humans a window, doorways to resume living in harmony with her. For her feminine self is now in a new stage of not asking for, but commanding respect, setting boundaries, disallowance of dissonance and dominating mutant behaviors. All the activity on Earth within the belly of Mother Earth herself is now being played out in the political field, in homes, as a restoration of the essence of goodness and femininity is restored and respected and grounding into the infinity 0 points within human souls in a greater degree than has been available for quite some time. So you yourself are the transducer, the tuning fork, opening and allowing this light that was already there, the 0 points that are already there. You have simply opened your heart through your creative imagination and allowed for the reweaving of Earth, her people, the potentiality for more light on Earth and the balancing of masculine and feminine energies, so that Earth again and her people and activities mirror, match, and resonate with the divine principles that are held in sacred perpetuity in the galactic and universal realms. Earth has been the wayward child, left on the edges of oblivion due to the free will experience of planetary administrators. And now that is being co-opted, reorganized, and reattuned for the health and beauty of all parts of all universes. Earth is being reset and restored to the very amazing divine beings who took a human form to let their bodies be used as tuning forks. So you are honored, you are seen, and in this moment, Spirit asks us to not remember just in this moment, but the next moment, and the next moment, and the next moment, to simply remind yourself over and over and over, my heart holds the 0 point of connection to all that is. I have access to all information. I have the ability to reorient reality to softer, aligned outcomes. I know that some of the thicker dissonance and misaligned energy will have to be composted. It's too thick and too complicated, and all of this has had free will to reorganize. I hold a holy grief for the miscreations that are to come, a holy divine grief that moves through me that does not cause blockages of my flow. I acknowledge free will and the restoration of divine order as I myself must choose and re-choose in every moment. I ask and intend to come out of the zigzag realm of living, where my thoughts have kept me separate from this knowing and being that is my natural state. I ask and intend to be within this light, this crystalline grid, in every moment of my beingness, even if nothing that I see with my eyes or hear with my eyes in my external world mirrors this. I mirror Source. You can say that to yourself. To see myself, I look to Source, not to other humans. I trust humans for one thing, to be human, to be on their journey. Take a deep breath and ask yourself, is this possible? For this 0 point to grow and glow until it is the entire operating system within myself, 1000%. You're doing it right now, so you can do it. We ask and intend that we choose and re-choose in every moment. And when we are in a situation that begins to get the monkey mind, the flags going, all that dust where we can't see, take a deep breath. We ask and intend to create an infinity symbol that is flowing with the universal undulation of light, and we simply merge in the center of that with our heart. And we take a breath and we bless everything and everyone else for their doingness, and forgive them for they know not what they do, just as you in your zigzag have been forgiven by Source, by spirit beings and other elevated humans watching you with your foibles and your unchoosing. So our heart is full of compassion, not self-righteousness. Our heart is full of allowance, knowing that Earth is ready to go. And now you are ready to go. And there are people who you signed up before you were born, that you would hold this light steadily and surely, consistently, so they could trust you enough to connect with their own light. If there's nothing in their world showing them light but you, you might scare them a little bit. But after a while, when they see there's no zigzagging you, and that you trust yourself, that trust becomes a magnet for those on the fence, undecided, still with a little fear. They promised in their souls to go to the new world, but they need you at the gate. And I know many of us as women, sometimes we'll say, well, sure, I'll do it for them. But you see, we had to choose to do it for ourselves first. Feel your heart beating and smiling, saying, I am this. I am worth it. I trust myself to hold this light, to reweave the 0 points in a nanosecond if I slip out of it. But just hold this energy for a moment. Watch the colors, watch the beautiful connection, feel that light, just be held and suspended. This glorious energy, which is like a warm, buoyant ocean wave. Notice the sense that you have of appreciation for every little molecule of creation, and you sense and appreciate the sadness within the movement, the glorious, mysterious flow of divine energy through everything, of which you are now a permanently woven in aspect of. So take a nice deep breath, and in a moment, I'll stop the recording, and those here in the community live today will talk about how that felt or what you saw or what it created for you, and we'll support each other in holding and embodying this energy. Before we finish the meditation, put a beautiful golden resilient egg around your energy field and tap into that music briefly which held the resonances of divine conscious beings of a huge, huge nature of wisdom, gentle beingness that creates loving guidance through just emanating truth. So let your mentorship be through your presence, eminence, beautiful. Great. Okay. So we end this meditation today. Jan Jorgensen at soundandlighthealingarts.com.